Hey guys, it is Kayla, and today I want to talk about anxiety and how to overcome it, and just, how to get yourself out of a funk. A lot of this is going to be pertaining to, religious stuff, so if you don't, agree with it, I could, maybe link some videos of how to deal with anxiety in a non-religious spectrum, but for me, religion and God and faith helps me overcome everything. Sorry, my throat is killing me. I don't know why I woke up kind of sick. Anyways, a lot of these theories, not even theories, but a lot of what I'm going to be saying comes from a pastor named Stephen Furtick, I believe. So if you want to search him up to see the original video, you can. I will leave it linked down below. That video has honestly changed just my perspective on almost everything. So I'll leave that link down below. A lot of my ideas are going to come from him just because I found that they have worked for me. So yeah, the first thing that you have to understand about anxiety is it comes from within. It is not a form of anything outside, and a lot of people, when they get anxiety, they place the blame on something else. They say, this is making me anxious, that's making me anxious. But if you ever realize anxiety comes from, what if I can't? What if I can't do this? But, I can't do this. I want to do this, but I can't do this. If you ever realize the same subject is in every sentence, and that is I. So anxiety comes from within, and that is the first thing that you have to understand about anxiety. Anxiety is not a form of an outside or surrounding condition or something that is happening on the outskirts. It's happening within yourself. It is the brain overworking, overanalyzing, and just constantly saying, I can't, and it's just going crazy, and it just is almost in combustion mode, where it just wants to burst. And it really sucks, and believe me, I know, dealing with anxiety my entire life, not my entire life, but for majority of it sucks. It becomes a very repetitive thing. It becomes tiring. It makes you not want to eat, not want to sleep, not want to do anything, and it almost distracts you from every other thing that you have going on in your life. So yeah. But the thing that I do want to speak about is how to overcome anxiety. So what makes the word anxiety, and this comes from Stephen Furtick, so I don't want it to be like, oh my god, you're copying him. No, like, this came from him, and I always knew that anxiety was something that was self-enabled, but in the middle of the word anxiety is the letter I, and the subject in every sentence when you have anxious thoughts is I. Not they, not him, not she, I. And the reason is because it is a self-conflict. It is a self-enabled conflict. And anxiety, the root of the word is I. It's right there, plain and simple. Now, the middle of another word is also I. And, there's a verse in the Bible, and forgive me for not remembering, where it's from, or what passage it is. I will link it down below, I promise. Like I said, I'll be linking Stephen Furtick's video, and, the passages that I refer to. I just can't remember them off the top of my head. But there's one portion that says, cast your anxieties on God. But before that, it says that you have to humble yourself. You have to humble yourself. I believe it was Peter. I'm not sure. I really need to get better at remembering or do my research and write it down before I make these videos. But I just had this almost compelling feeling to make this video. So we're gonna make it. And I'm in the same shirt. I look disgusting. I know. I'm aware. But you have to humble yourself. And the opposite of being humble is being prideful. And in the middle of the word pride is I. You cannot keep your pride and then ask God to take away your anxiety. Those two things, anxiety and pride, go hand in hand. Because the only reason that you would be anxious is if you are prideful, if you feel like you need to take on the world, if you feel like you have to do better or do this or do that instead of saying that it's all in God's hands. Being prideful is what causes anxiety. Having pride and just feeling like you have to take on the weight of the world because there's no one else to help you with it, that is what causes anxiety. I can't do this. I don't think I can. I wish I could. I want to, but I can't. What are all you, because you have pride to think that you can take those things on. And God says, cast those anxieties on me, but in order for you to cast those anxieties, in order for me to take that anxiety, I have to take your pride with it. You need to humble yourself. You need to tell yourself that I am nothing without you. You need to look at God and say, I am nothing without you. I am just a mere man. I'm a mere woman who doesn't know what to do without you. I need you. You need to look up to God and tell him that you are nothing without him. And then all of that anxiety will go with it. Anytime that you are feeling anxious, you cannot keep your pride and then say, God, take care of it. You need to say, I can't do this. I don't know what I'm doing, God. God, please help me because I have no clue what I'm doing. And you need to humble yourself. You need to sit back and say, I'm just a small little pea human in this puny world, and God is up there, and he's all big and bold and beautiful, and he's looking at you like, you done now? You done? I think anxiety is one of the worst things, but to overcome it, you have to throw out your pride. Like I said, I will link the videos down below, but I'm going to end the video here, because that's all I really have to say. But definitely, pray, look to God, and I'll catch you in the next video.